As some of you will probably know, most of the time now I'm using VG Excalibur, which I've been playing for about 8 months. It's taken me about 8 months to get used to it. It's a phenomenal guitar, it's become my #1 guitar. But I'm back in the UK at the moment, and there's one guitar still here, and this has been my #1 for 6 or 7 years, something like that now. Over the last 6 months it's been under a bed gathering dust in a case, so I thought I'd get it out, give it a bit of a clean, do some new strings, and rediscover the magic. So if you don't know what this is a 1980 Greco Super Real. It's unbelievable. It's the best Les Paul I've ever played. This one has DiMaggio 36th anniversary PAFs. It also has RS controls, the vintage pack, and it's just awesome. But at the moment, it's been lying in a case, so it's time to do some stringing. The critics among you are probably saying something along the lines of, you shouldn't be using Mr. Sheen on a nitrocellulose finish. It seems to be as good as any of the guitar polishes that I've used in the past. Are they just marketed as these absurdly expensive polishes because we think we've got to use them? I don't know. I never really understood how people play dirty guitars. Sometimes I've picked up friends' guitars and they're just filthy dirty. Like, have you ever noticed if you take your car to the car wash, somehow it seems to just dry a little bit faster? Well, guitars are exactly the same. I'm going to go and do lunch with Tris, and as usual I'm running late, because I seem to be late for absolutely everything. It's turning into quite a nice day. What the fuck is going on here? Can we go round in? Why am I always late for absolutely everything? This place is like 2 minutes away from my house and I couldn't even be asked to get there on time, and it's his lunch hour. It's going to be green. Is it going to be green? Are you going to change? Change? Yes! Come on! Sometimes he just... What the fuck? This is one way that I've got to improve my life. I've got to stop rushing for things. I've got to give myself more time to get to things. It just adds so much stress every single day. And even for things that should just be fun and really easy, like meeting your mate for lunch. Why didn't I just leave 10 minutes earlier? I could have just left 10 minutes earlier. I had all the time in the world. It's like the other day, I met some other friends for lunch. I had a new phone delivered, and like 10 minutes before I had to leave, I decided I'll change the SIM card from one phone to another. And of course, it's an iPhone, so you can't just do that. You've got to do the whole thing from the cloud, you've got to restore from a backup and everything like that. So I ended up late to lunch, and I couldn't even call them to tell them I was just running a bit late, because my phones, neither of my phones work. What a stupid, imbecilic, idiotic thing to do. In the corner on the left, where there he is. How's it going? Sorry I'm late.